Hi, um, my name is Nick Chua Jun Hin. Today I want to talk about the three short films I did for Mr. Atom's class. Yep. And I want to talk shit about how bad it is, how I messed up, and yeah. Yippee! So first one, uh, first short film in, right? I thoroughly realized how bad I am at not exactly planning, but how bad I am at sticking to a solid idea, right? Because I filmed three different 1 minute short films for the first assignment, for the first like video. And the last one, I scrapped the first one, I scrapped the second one, and the third one I filmed 12 hours before the due date. Thankfully, one of my friends, Tengku, was able to show up and be my actor. So for the first one, I wanted to focus on my passion in cool aesthetic edits, right? As you can see in this like Maybang type of scene where it cuts to an exact frame blocking of the characters. So I think I succeeded in doing it in the editing process. Made the edit look somewhat nice with this framing and this shot, and showed my ability and my vision in making this sort of edits. These are the type of edits I want to show in my future films. Very aesthetically pleasing, very cool. What I think could be better is the goddamn audio. Holy damn, it's so bad, and it's not even the worst one, which you'll see later on. Right, I figured it was fine. I liked the edit. I think the only thing that could make it definitely 100% more better is the video quality. I think maybe because we're shooting at dark, the video quality took a bit of a dive, and there was construction working, and we were only using our phone cameras to shoot, and there were so many cuts in between. So the audio also took like a huge dive. So I think I could have definitely worked on that better lah. If I were to redo this, I definitely could see myself doing it better than whatever I submitted, due to me being stupid and keep changing my goddamn ideas. But yes, that is essentially the first film, the first 1 minute video. So second one, I'm a disappointment to myself and everyone that believed in me. I don't know what I did. It's so bad. Again, same problem. I couldn't for the life of me make up my mind on what I wanted to do, right? And I wanted to focus mainly on what I love a lot in films is dialogue. So I think me myself, I write, right? So I'm good at writing dialogue, right? So I really like to emphasize on certain dialogues and certain scenes that have dialogues. So I chose weird and fiction because it's a lot of dialogue. That scene had a lot of dialogue. So I needed an actor to do it. Thankfully, one of my good friends again was able to show up and film it with me. Only problem is audio. I thoroughly screwed up the audio. The cuts and all I think were fine-ish, right? Terrible. To be honest, not fine-ish. I take back my word. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it could have been better if I had better audio. The audio was so bad. It really screwed up the film that I did. If I were to redo it, I would definitely try to capture the audio better. That is one big part of what I feel that myself lacks in that ability in doing in all three of these assignments. I I just don't know how to capture good audio, which is something I have to improve on. So especially when I'm trying to sell myself as someone who appreciates dialogue, right, and wants to do dialogue. Terrible, absolutely terrible dialogue, terrible sound. You couldn't really hear what we were saying, right? The cuts and all, pretty basic, nothing special about it. It's just a scene where they talk, right? So very normal. I wouldn't say it's simple, but definitely nothing flashy, right? It's just the dialogue was so important in this scene and I screwed it up. So that is something I have to work on with the dialogue, and the sound, the capturing of the sound is something that I have to work on. Last video. I'm actually quite, I wouldn't say proud, but I think this was not bad for whatever we could have shot and whatever we could have filmed. Firstly is the filming process. I think we did quite well for the filming process. Everyone was locked in, everyone was set, everyone knew what they were gonna do, what we were supposed to do, and we shot it quite well, shot it quite good. With the editing, same problem. Sound, even using a boomstick, right, and a mic, there were still parts and times where the audio was just not it. But overall, because I'm working with a team, and my team is good, so we managed to salvage it lah. The editing itself, only thing that I would change about the editing is the pacing. It cuts so fast. There's so many cuts in between in like a matter of seconds, right? It's just jarring because you're looking, and it takes you out of the movie. Mainly that issue why it happened was because of the audio, because there were certain parts of it that wasn't good enough, right? So we had to cut. I had to cut in between all these bad audio takes. So that was the problem that I had. So audio, definitely something I have to work on throughout these 3 films. Audio, definitely something I have to work on, as well as editing. I struggle a lot with editing, mainly because of this audio issue. Because I think my ears are just quite sensitive to it. I think everyone's ears are just quite sensitive to it, right? Or maybe it's just me, but that screws up my editing process quite a bit. And one problem I figured that I had after watching back these 3 videos is that I cut so many times. I cut too many times. I personally do not like cuts, right? But for some reason, there's so many cuts in my work. So I definitely have to figure out a way to shoot without cutting so much, because I'm a fan of long shots and it's always what I wanted to do, but I don't know why in filming these things I cut so many. The audio issue again, with staging and blocking the actors, I think I'm fine with staging and blocking the actors. I adhere to most basic rules of film, like the line of direction, where the actors should be and all that. I think with how I shoot my films, this wouldn't be a problem. It's just the post-production stuff, the editing, the sound is really something that I have to figure out how to be better at it. Double checking my work and just trying to learn on how to capture better audio quality and learn new editing styles to compensate for that. So yeah, that's the rundown of all my 3 videos. Thanks for watching, and